Why is it that so many people incorrectly predict the real estate market? Let's take a look at why it's nearly impossible to predict the future of the real estate market. It's easy to look at past events and say, we should have seen that coming. What people don't talk about enough is that after the market reacts, it's easy to see what caused that reaction. However, identifying how the market will react to current events is not so easy. With hindsight being 20/20, let's take a look at some of the causes of past events that seemed obvious and the effects that may not have been quite as obvious. Let's take a look at 2005 and 6. What we could see is that there were thousands of vacant homes owned by speculators. What we couldn't see is that all of these homes would be coming onto the market at the same time. We could see that mortgage-backed securities were junk and receiving A ratings, and that many homeowners wouldn't be able to afford their homes. What we couldn't predict is that the HARP and TARP money that the government put out wouldn't help slow the foreclosures. We could see the instability of banks, but we couldn't predict their crash. We could see that it cost more to own a home than it did to rent. What we couldn't see is that the rental prices would actually come down due to a flood of vacant homes being put on the market for rent rather than staying vacant or being sold with prices free falling. If we take a look at 2020, we could see that millions of people couldn't work due to pandemic restrictions. What we couldn't see is that the government actions like PPP and stimulus checks would allow most businesses and individuals to remain solvent until restrictions were lifted. We also could see that lower interest rates would entice potential homeowners to buy and businesses to invest. What we couldn't see, however, is that the free money and those low interest rates would last so long that it would cause huge inflation. Now in 2023, we could see that it cost more to own a home than to rent in many cases. But we couldn't see that many homeowners would choose to hold on to their homes because of the low interest rates they currently hold on their mortgages. So if you would like to stay up to date of what's going on in the real estate market, feel free to stay tuned to my future videos and I will keep you informed. This is Rob Hale with the Elite Results team, and I look forward to hearing from you. Hey there, this is Rob Hale with the Elite Results team. I'm with Chad Ellis of Arizona's Choice Home Inspections, and we're talking about the importance of home inspections.
At a recent inspection that I was at, the homeowner had the stove in the kitchen, and he split off of his stove, routed the gas line through his garage wall, and connected it to his water heater with a rubber hose and hose clamps. If any part of this line would have been damaged and leaked and the water heater ignites, this could have exploded the home.
So if you're buying a house and you want Chad to find the next horror story in your future home, or hopefully it will just be one of the typical ones that he inspects, reach out to Chad Ellis over at Arizona's Choice Home Inspections and make sure that your home is in good standing.